Hello, y'all. I'm back. It's 7:09 a.m. So I didn't get to fall asleep, I guess, until after midnight. But then, after midnight, I finally was able to get me, you know, some sleep. Hold up. Wow, it was so quiet before the video. So, I mean, I guess I was able to sleep from midnight, maybe even a little bit before that. But midnight until 6:35. And that was when I just got harassed. I woke up at precisely 6:35 in the morning. But I was startled and interrupted by that loud modified car that was blasting loud music. And then they gaslit me the instant I pressed record. They hurry up and turned the music off and got out the car and stuff. But I showed y'all footage in the next video with the loud music and the loud pop, 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 pop. I mean, no, I don't think they had the music on that the second time. They just had the loud pop, 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 pop. Whatever, Those kind of modified vehicles, I thought they were considered illegal. So, my headache, at the moment, excuse me, I don't have really that much of a headache right now. But my heart still physically hurts really, like, kind of intensively. And I still feel like I need more sleep. But yeah, after I got startled out of my sleep, I don't remember how long I was up for, but then I eventually was able to go back to sleep. So yeah, what a way to go. They did this to me in New Orleans too. After like when I started to try to get the cab driving job, they start trying to sleep deprive me. And I know it's part of the gang stalking, but me trying to survive and everything. I did better the first day than the second day, and I only lasted 2 days this time. I didn't really think I would last that soon. I thought I would have some hope and confidence that, I can last at least for a few months. But y'all give me a freaking another gang stalking vehicle. The second day, and I'm like, y'all know what y'all doing. That's why I didn't say anything. So and then I wasn't feeling good. So then I freaking, had to quit. Because it seemed like, were they trying to covertly set me up to get me a ticket? I'm already freaking homeless. And it's like, you told me you knew about that you were aware about this so-called work order. Well, why don't y'all have proper working doggone vehicles then? So I'm not looking for another job. I'm just gonna focus. Hold up. I'm not looking for another job. I'm just, unless I had my own car. I mean, in which that would I would die with that never happening. Enough for people to donate me my own vehicle. I mean, if anybody would donate me a vehicle to live in and work in and drive around in, and I can do my own independent thing by myself, you know, I would die and that'll never happen. So, And I dealt with narcissistic abuse, narcissistic perps making false promises, you know, and then go AWOL on me when that time comes, and they string me along and get my hopes up and stuff. So I'm not looking for another job. I'm just gonna try to focus on my writings, you know. So I mean, maybe a little bit later on. Damn, hold up. So these flies and gnats and stuff are harassing me. So so I'm just gonna focus on my writings and stuff. Um, I still feel like I need more sleep. But this morning, I don't even think. Um, Let me see. I don't have any dollar bills. I have 88 cents left in the bank. Let's see. I got 88 cents in the bank. And see, this is where the online fake TI perps and regular perps try to talk about. Oh, all she does is beg for money, and all she does is talk about money and food. Oh, she's greedy for money and covetous and all that. Y'all sold y'all souls. Who's the covetous one? So, I mean, see, that's what they do. They mostly won't hire you, or they string you along and play games. But then, um, if they do hire you, it's a setup. And that's why I read. And some people say that it's best for targeted individuals to be totally self-employed, like working for yourself by yourself and be your actual own boss. Hold on, y'all. Where's my? Oh, when you're a cab driver and the majority of the money you don't have, you get to have anything for yourself, and the majority of the money goes towards the cab lease for the day, week, or month. When the money goes, all the money you make goes towards that, rather than the money going towards you for your living. That reminded me of cab driving jobs. Remind me of working for Avon. I did that in 2003, and I got a lot of backlash for trying to get a job working for Avon. But the foster mom didn't want me working at all because she was so busy trying to covet my the Social Security back pay check and the Social Security checks, and because they were bigger size check, and then the SSI check was the SSI check was you know the SSI check was the smaller check. So this is what I have. Okay, I got 75, 95, $1.04 is all I have. $1.04 in coins and $1.04 in coins and 88 cents in the bank. That's all I have for now. And nobody's out here earlier this morning. And sometimes on a week, Saturday mornings, people are kind of mean with me trying to panhandle and get help too. Um, but I had dealt with a couple of generous people earlier this week. Was it earlier this week or was it last week? This mother and daughter walk up to me and voluntarily gave me $30. And a couple of days ago, I think it was Wednesday. I guess it was the day of that. Wait, was it Wednesday? Oh no, it was Thursday. Somebody, you know, at the island place was generous enough that he voluntarily gave me $20 and told me to treat myself. He encouraged me to treat myself. But some of that I was able to use towards, for lunch. And then the rest of it, well, the other $10 I gave to one of the dispatchers because um, I didn't have, like, the day I had to pay the cab company. Now I guess I still owe them. I'm confused if I owe them because, I mean, I don't know. I'm hearing different stories, but I don't know how much I owe them. If I owe them like $30, $20, I don't know. Maybe a little more than that, um, that was the day I came home with no money, and so she paid for my way home. Well, I don't have a home, but paid for my way over here, and then I said that I had told her the $10 left over was all I had, and she told me don't worry about the rest, and she said she almost forgot about it. So but so now I have to wait around. I don't know if people will come and you know who the hell is this? I can see from the window over there. Oh, that's him. Homeless perp on a bike. Damn. So now I have to get another bag. Maybe not. So I guess I have to use a black trash bag as my so-called pillow to protect my hair from scraping up against the concrete. And I got this sleeping bag that can barely fit over my whole big body. But, you know, I guess I have no choice but to try to work on some writing today. And I have what looks like over 20 writing assignments lined up for myself. whether it be short or long, fiction or nonfiction, blog or short stories. But I have one big fiction book that I've been struggling with since 2019. But I tried to work on a handwritten novel in 2006 when I was living in New York. And people thought that I was writing crazy talk. They thought I was writing crazy talk or whatever in New York. But, you know, um, but even in 2009, 2007, I wanted to be a writer. And, excuse me, in 2007, I wanted to be a writer. And, and I dreamed of being a New York Times bestseller. But I didn't realize that's only for satanic people who sell their souls that get those rewards. You know, if you participate in satanic rituals and stuff and you get those rewards, and then the devil gives you fake power to make a blow up and become a huge success as a writer, the same way people do as an entertainer or singer, dancer, movie star, whatever. And then you get Satan's blessings. I didn't realize all of that, you know. So I remember in 2008 I called up Alicia Keys and Mario were on J Records. I called up excuse me, one day I called up J Records. This was before I found out the truth, before I found out about the Illuminati. And come on, man. So yeah, there they go with the noise harassment. So I called up J Records and asked them about a job opportunity. There go them dirty buses. There she goes. That's that same bitch illegally driving the Route 45. See, she can freaking work while perp at the same time. So I couldn't even ride the damn bus on a Saturday to go get a shower because she's there. This is so messed up. And she's freaking younger than me. But yeah, people who sold their souls to the devil think that they're better than you because they can keep a job longer. But they would be the ones who bully you and create a hostile work environment and hog up everything for themselves. But, you know, the people, I guess, who consider righteous people, if we be considered mentally unstable and bouncing around from job to job or can't keep a job or end up homeless and we get called crazy, and yeah, I said mentally unstable and all that. So what am I going to do if life goes on as normal, in which I don't even think I'll live to see 65. But if I'm 65 years old and being handled and told off by a 19-year-old and bossed around and treated like I'm slow and told what to do, and here's that fucking perp. No, they won't let me expand the video. So I forgot what I was talking about before that freaking bus passed. But also me being mad at her and stuff like that, and going through what the hell that I went through, and then that first customer being a perp and everything like that, that startled me and made me all upset. Where I guess I couldn't even perform that great with my driving as I did as the first day, you know. So you know, and those girls treated me like I was really, really slow and retarded, and they were freaking teenagers, kids, trying to dictate or tell me how to drive, like I didn't know any better, you know. But they were narcissistic perps as well, treating me like I'm slow and retarded. I mean, my first day, they had older adults who were definitely experienced, and they were telling me that I was doing a really good job. Except this narcissistic white lady, I think she was my last customer. And after dealing with her, she pissed me off and made me mad, and then I was also tired and went home. And her ride would cost her $10, but she had me pick her up from the fake Walmart on Creighton, and she lived not all that far from there. Come on, man. Hold up. So hold on, let me pause it. I'm back. So come on. So yeah, that Pensacola Energy, they were gang stalking me yesterday. Well, arm hanging out the window around lunchtime. So so yeah, that white lady, she narcissistically demanded that I help her with her groceries. And then it's like she treated me like an errand slave, and she didn't even care to even offer me a tip. Like, she did it like she was entitled, you know, and acting like she was pimping, like got an advantage over pimping me. Acting like, she got an advantage over pimping me and telling me what to do, with trying to treat me like an errand slave by forcing me to get her groceries, and didn't even offer me a tip or nothing, you know. So but the first hold up. So now I gotta just sit here, and it's 7:35 a.m. Normally I would have been up and going to go eat by now, but I don't have, you know, the money to eat any breakfast or anything. You know, so how is it my first day there? The second customer wanted to use me as a regular or a favorite or regular cab driver. My second customer. And the first lady, she knew I was nervous, but she thought I was doing good, and she gave me some encouragement. That was my very first one. But then the third person was some guy who, come on, man. The third person was that weird guy. He called himself CHIRAQ, Chirac or Chirac or whatever, Chirac, and that's the name that popped up to call him, you a dangerous person, and that guy seemed sketchy and dangerous and weird, and he was trying to he was trying to hit on me and stuff like that too. And then and then after that, the fourth lady, the fourth passenger, the third lady but fourth passenger my first day, she thought I was doing really well. And I had to do a few little multiple trips with her. Come on, man. And that's one of the ladies that I did the first day of training with that man, Mr. Jeff. I think Mr. Jeff was one of the co-owners of the company. And so it's like, so she said, "Oh, I'm gonna tell Mr. Jeff you did a really good job." But then that white lady, she asked me, "Are you nervous?" "Yeah, I'm freaking nervous. People like you make me nervous. I'm freaking scared of you too." So if some of the passengers seemed calm and nice and stuff, but I guess if they had an intimidating kind of threatening personality, kind of, I had my guard up. Like they had the fake thug that looked like Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, and he young enough that you don't even know who Bone Thugs and Harmony is. Well, he told me he didn't know who they were, but so if that's the case, he must have been born in like 1997 or something. But he looked just like him, and I don't. His mom sounded like a black woman, but he looked like I couldn't tell if he was white or mixed. But he wanted to be, fake thug and try to threaten me and try to string me along and try to cheat. He cheated me out of $6 and stuff. So after dealing with him threatening me and dealing with the bus driver from earlier that day, I just, there go that perk. I'm like, how many trips you got? He's got the red bag today, right? This trip. But that guy, he's rude. Oh, that homeless perp, he's rude and has zero respect. Like he will bump into you on purpose and then follow you for it, and then talk to you like you're really dumb and don't have any common sense. You know, when you see me and you got all that space over there and you got all your stuff with you, you know, and if he takes multiple trips to get all his stuff on the bus, if he takes like 5 or 6 trips to get all his stuff on the bus, how come the bus drivers let him ride on? They don't tell him nothing. But for me to put a simple bag over the seat, come on, stop. Dang, that truck had one tail light or one brake light. So for him to make like 5 or 6 trips, I don't know how many trips he makes to put all his stuff on the bus, and that takes way more time. And they have patience with him. He's freaking able-bodied, and people don't tell him, "Oh, go get a job." So I mean, but then again, people might think he glorify him as better than me because they figure, oh, he ain't never begged or he ain't never asked for nothing. Well, who are we to say that? We don't know that just because we never saw him do it. We never saw him do it, but you know, but at least I'm trying to make a living. Like I tried the cab driving job. I tried the cab driving job. I tried I tried the cab driving job. I tried working for Avis. I worked for the schools. I worked at fake ass Seville Quarter down the street, a couple of blocks away. I worked um at Pensacola State College with cleaning the classrooms. I worked a few temp service jobs. Um, so you can't say I haven't been trying. I applied for so many places, and I feel bitter and angry and upset, and I feel like I want to do my personal boycott of the places because they refuse to hire me. Like City Bowl South and Gulf Breeze, they're supposed to be Christians, and I think that Seville Quarter people who participate in gang stalking, they put stuff in those people's heads to make them not want to hire me. You know, all because of Starbreaker calling up the place, talking about, showing them my videos of talking about their gang stalking activities, when she's not authorized to do that. So I mean, you a criminal stalker trying to police other people's bad behavior, and which exposing truth about abusive people is not bad behavior. Your criminal stalking is the damn bad behavior. So I hope I can get me enough money for food to eat. Now that's what I need help with. My money is zoom, nothing. 88 cents in the bank at the moment. So, I mean, just because I write it's not going to guarantee me any money, but I'm at least trying. So I'm going to go for now, and I'll see y'all.